Welcome to Instant Reactions, where I just witnessed the Hamilton Ticats fall to the Montreal Alouettes 38-12. Just got back from the game myself. As you can see from my hair, it was raining. It was kind of a miserable day as a Tiger Cats fan, but let's get into it. So first off, right off the bat, all the credit goes to the Montreal Alouettes for an excellent effort today. I think that Jason Moss came in with a great game plan, got Cody Fajardo comfortable early and often in this game. Cody Fajardo used his legs in this game, which is a big strength of his. So I think the game plan for Montreal was excellent. Defensively, they got their hands up a ton, disrupted the play, got Matthew Schultz off his rhythm. So I think it was a really strong game from the Alouettes. They were able to punch it in the end zone a bunch of times. And then obviously the big punt return, I should say, from Chandler Worthy to get that opening touchdown for Montreal was just so huge at the end of the first quarter. But I'm mostly here to talk about, obviously, the Hamilton Tiger Cats and another 0-3 start to the season. And I'm just so sick of this as a Tiger Cats fan. I mean, usually they get it together midway through the season, go on a bit of a run, and finish pretty respectively in the standings. But year after year, slow starts. 0-2, 3 straight years, 0-3, 2 straight years now. And it's the same kind of thing, you know? They're just not scoring touchdowns. They're getting out-coached. They don't look prepared to start games. And I think that, at a certain point, the Tiger Cats have to make a change here at the coaching position. And I think whether that's the offensive coordinator position, defensive coordinator position, or is the head coach, Orlando Steinauer, I think this team has gotten worse every year since 2019, which is the first year that Steinauer took over, had that great first year, 15-3, but every year the record has gotten worse for this team, and it looks like it's going to get worse again after an 0-3 start. Yes, they were 0-4 last year, but I thought last year a lot of those games that they were losing early in the season could have went either way. This year, 3 definitive losses to begin the year, just super disappointing, coming out flat, and I think that the additions that they made to this team this year just have not been panning out. I think that defensive line has not looked very impressive at all. The changes they made to the secondary, they made a bet on this secondary, which is a very young secondary after the changes they made this offseason, that was going to pan out for them. Orlando Steinauer, a former defensive back himself, which is why I had faith in this secondary going into this season. But at the end of the day, just one of the weak points of this team. It looks like it's going to be a big hole to fill the rest of the season. A lot of inexperience back there. A lot of open receivers for the Alouettes in this game. So, honestly, I'm just so disappointed all around from the Tiger Cats. I think Matthew Schultz at times looked pretty good in this game, but obviously you can't have the 2 big interceptions in this game, and at the end of the day, did not get the ball in the end zone. Hit some big plays. Tim White, Duke Williams had some good moments in this game, but ultimately, no red zone efficiency from this team once again, and I think that going forward, something's got to change with this team, whether it's coaching change or, there's only so much you can change the roster. They've already flipped over half this roster in the offseason, so, I mean, I'm kind of at a loss for what the Tiger Cats should do going forward, but those are just my initial reactions to this team. I think that, just looking over my notes, I think I hit on everything, but just the red zone struggles yet again. Montreal, at one point, I think going into halftime, it was 21-9, so 3 touchdowns for the Alouettes, 3 field goals for the Tiger Cats, and the game was basically over at that point because the Tiger Cats could not finish drives. And at the end of the day, the Alouettes are 2-0, the Tiger Cats are 0-3, and be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. And this is just initial reactions for this week. So, that said, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.